And let's see what we get. Black. Yep. E4, so Sicilian. Sicilian kind of looks like this. Sometimes you move this one up, and that's the Dragon Sicilian, which I don't play too often. I think for my rating, and even a little bit lower than me, Dragon Sicilian is super popular. Like, everyone's really prepared. So that's really common. Pawn comes up, Sicilian, you always trade. They take with the knight. And then from there, different things happen. They can take if they want. This is an open Sicilian, I believe. Alright, so this is pretty common. I would say this isn't really too crazy. I have thoughts of putting my bishop here, and if they trade, then I take back with the pawn and it opens up my rook here because I know they're going to castle on this side. At least I think that they're going to castle on that side. Let me prepare just in case they don't. Do they see the mate in one? I hope so. I hope they know how to play the game. Yeah, they saw it. So, thoughts. Queen here, is that any good? I need more pieces in the fight. How about that for thoughts? I need more pieces in the fight. Let's get this going. Think about getting my rook over here in front of their queen. Bro, all aggressive. Now I have 3 pieces hitting this bishop. And he technically has 3 too. So, I don't necessarily win this bishop yet, but the bishop is pinned. Where are you going? I'm not going to eat this. Wow, he totally wasted a move. So I'm going to add a 4th piece, and the bishop technically can't move because he's going to give me a queen. I mean, it could legally move, but tactically, I don't think you want it to move. I still win that bishop. I don't know what you're doing. I'll trade you queens. I still win this guy. It doesn't matter. I still win that bishop. So I'm up. I have 2 bishops, they have 1. It's covered. They don't see that it's covered. Yeah, you didn't see that. It was covered twice. You only have 1 bishop. I have 2. Give it up. Go home. Go home. So, I guess the stretch here, yeah, this side of the board is now where my attention is at. This is how I'm going to win it. I could try, you know, cute little tactics here and put dark square bishop here just to kind of delay and lock down this area, but it's not going to last long. He's going to have to move that. Where's he going to go? Of course, now I have this. I'm come down here with the check. Come back. And then I could take either one of these pawns. Can't get mated. I have to be really careful not to get mated. He only has 1 rook, so I could technically escape if he puts his rook on this file. Should I trade pieces? Let's trade pieces, man. Let's get crazy. Let's get crazy. Bro, you want to... I don't think that's what you want to do. Yeah, I don't think this is good for him. This pawn isn't going anywhere. I just keep doing this. I need to always let him go here. Checkmate? Yeah, checkmate. Ooh, that took a while. Well played, you too. GG's, man. Where did it go wrong? You know, it just went wrong where I won that bishop. That's it. That's it. And then I was up a piece. See, at the end, I was one bishop up, right? He had just kings and pawns, and I was one bishop up. Let's just see that real quick. So here, okay, here's a lesson. You need to count pieces. So when you're looking at a landing square, you have to see how many attackers you have, how many defenders they have. If it's the equal amount, then whoever lands on that square first is going to lose. But if you have more, you can start landing on that square and you're going to win all the exchanges. And the order doesn't matter. I mean, don't start with your queen, right? Most of the time, the order doesn't matter. So here we go. I had these thoughts of like, hey, I want to open. I didn't know what to do here. So I kind of gave up a little bit. Look at all my pieces. They're away from the action, right? They're all kind of away. So I don't have initiative to try to mate right now. So let's step back. Let's work on the center of the board and try to get some initiative. So let's try to break this up. Right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 pieces here. And I only have 1, 2. I only have 2. And you know what? Not even that much, because if I move this knight, I lose this guy. So, you know, that's in the back of my mind. I'm kind of worried about that. But I do know that I'm not going to go through with all these exchanges, because as soon as they take with bishop or with the knight, I didn't know which one they're going to take with, I was going to pin that piece. Here we go. So now we're kind of restarting here. Now they can't move this guy right away. Actually, you know what? He could have moved with the check. And I take back, but still, like, you can't really, you're not going to use your queen as a battering ram, right? You're not going to do that. But anyway, for all intents and purposes, this bishop is pinned here against the queen. You can't move it. So I have 1, 2 on this, and they have 3. They have 3, but they can't move it for a little bit. So they attack my queen. Boom, I set up a third. Now I have 3 on this guy, and I know that he's pinned. And he has 1, 2, 3. So we're even, 3 and 3. I think that was a huge mistake. I don't know what that does, because it's not like I was going to eat this, right? Because the knight's covering it. Maybe they thought after the exchanges. That makes sense. After the exchanges, I might be picking that up. Okay, maybe. That kind of makes sense. But here I add a 4th. So boom, I have 4 against their 3. Things are going to get kind of rough. They move here. They say, hey, the queen's not protected. Let me take a jab at the queen just to make them move. And then maybe I get this pawn up here. I think that was probably like their train of thought. But I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to win a whole piece, let's go for it, right? I'll take your queen off. Right? Now he only has 1, and I still have 1, 2, 3. And this is where things turn around. I get that piece for free. Doesn't matter what you exchange afterwards. I have that 1 piece for free. I just need to make sure I don't lose other exchanges. Right? It wants to trade a bishop. It wants to trade a rook. Okay, let's go. So this bishop at the end was what helped me win this. And it's what made the checkmate. There you go. Won the exchange. Long video, long-winded, but maybe you learned something new. Hope you liked it. Peace.